He stopped chewing, started yelling about how I did this on purpose, that I knew about his restriction, and deliberately didn't warn him, that I basically booby-trapped my own lunch to catch him.
That's like somebody coming up to you, carjacking you, right? Coming back and yelling at you because you ain't got no gas in the car. I'm telling everybody, y'all, my lunch just got stolen out the fridge. Hey, anybody seen a container that says "eat 'em up" with my name on it?
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
Okay, Jay, this is going to be an interesting Reddit story. And of course, it's Am I the Jerk? Took it from my second favorite social media site because Threads is now my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever experience this because I don't work in an office,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe you have. The title of this Reddit post is, Am I the Jerk for not warning a guy who keeps stealing my lunch that my food had something in it that he couldn't eat?
Nope.
All right. Let me break this down for you guys. Someone at my job has been stealing my lunch out of the communal fridge for weeks. I'm not guessing. I know exactly who it is. This newer guy who started about 2 months ago. Some context. I follow a pretty strict diet for religious reasons. I can't just run out and grab food from wherever, so I bring homemade meals every single day. It's time consuming, but it's necessary because my options are very limited otherwise. When my food disappears, I'm not eating lunch, period. There's nowhere nearby I can get something that works for me on short notice. I think this guy figured that out. He follows similar dietary restrictions, and I think he clocked early on that whatever I bring is safe for him to eat. I'm pretty visible about my background, so it wouldn't have been hard to connect the dots. Every time my lunch vanished, he'd be sitting at his desk, eating something that looked suspiciously like what I had packed that morning. I talked to him about it twice. Both times he completely denied it, acted confused, said he had no idea what I was talking about. So I dropped it and just kept bringing my food because what else am I supposed to do? Stop eating? Last week, my partner made dinner and we had leftovers. The meal had an ingredient in it that's totally normal for me, but that this coworker has a serious restriction against for his own personal reasons. I packed the leftovers for lunch the next day, wrote my name on the container like I always do, didn't list the ingredients because nobody in the office does that. It's a community fridge full with containers with names on it. That's it. Lunchtime comes, I open the fridge, my food is gone. Shocking. I walk to his desk. He's eating it. I told him straight up that the food he stole has a specific ingredient in it that I know he doesn't eat. He stopped chewing. Started yelling about how I did this on purpose, that I knew about his restriction, and deliberately didn't warn him, that I basically booby-trapped my own lunch to catch him. He said I could have just confronted him again instead of letting him eat something he couldn't have. I told him I did confront him twice. He denied it both times. I don't owe a thief a detailed breakdown of what's in my personal food. If he didn't steal it, he wouldn't have eaten it. Simple. Went to HR. They reviewed everything, ruled completely in my favor, said stealing food is a policy violation, and that I had zero obligation to label ingredients on my own meal. I didn't set anyone up. I brought my own leftovers for my own dinner. I didn't change what I ate to trap him. He made the choice to open the container with somebody else's name on it and eat it. Every consequence that followed came from that choice, not mine. However, am I the jerk?
Hell no. No. He not supposed to have pork.
See,
And
you
there
jump
was
to conclusions.
A little bit of bacon bits in there. Or he's, I don't know, pescatarian. And it has some beef in there. I don't know. But the point is, you shouldn't have touched my stuff. Yeah. You're allergic to peanuts, and this was made with peanut oil. Too bad. I hope you got an EpiPen. This is not, and then the nerve to get mad at me. That's like somebody coming up to you, carjacking you, right? Coming back and yelling at you because you ain't got no gas in the car.
Now, that would be funny, though.
No, That's like, you stole my car and you mad at me because I ain't got no gas? Nah. No. And I can tell that the writer is feeling guilty, right? Because I don't know if they said it was religious observance. So that's probably not great for this person that they ate whatever they ate.
There's only
right?
2 religions that I know of that is really very strict if you're adhering to the religious principles with what you eat. And that's Judaism and Islam.
Yes.
So either one.
And the fact that she it was a woman, right?
Yeah, it was a woman.
Yeah, the fact that she said that her culture is visible leads me to believe she probably wears hijab at minimum, right? So he was like, "Oh, cool. This Muslim sister is bringing food in. I can eat that." No, you can't.
And okay, slippery slope, but let's go here. Because not every, but some men that practice the faith of Islam would probably be main characters in the manosphere and would say to themselves, I don't care if that's her food. I'm a man. I should be able to have that food. Because it's honestly, he didn't give a damn that it was her. He knew it was her food.
Yes.
And he just said, I'm just going to take it and eat it anyway. What's she going to do?
It's literally I'm seeing you with my container eat my food. Like, I'm watching you do it. And I already confronted you twice. You denied it. So I left it alone. But I didn't set you up. This was just what my partner made for dinner, and I brought the leftovers. But I did know. Should he take these leftovers?
Well,
that's his ass.
The reason why she's feeling guilty is because she did set him up. She knew that he would take it.
Yes.
She knew it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why she feels guilty. She feels guilty because she's like, I know how serious this is for him. I set him up. I knew that he would eat it. Now, I went over there specifically to confront him on it because I knew that he was eating it. And I told him. Because she didn't have to tell him either, right? So that's the reason why she's feeling guilty. And I understand it.
You shouldn't.
No, she shouldn't. Fact of the matter is, look, I would have done something to the food. I've never worked in
you
office
seen
like
The Help?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen The Help.
Well, let me just tell you, it was a shit pie.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. If I know first of all, I don't care if I know who it is or not. Somebody keeps eating my food, that's my food, that's money. You're literally taking food out of my mouth, right? Oh yeah, I'm going to spike it with something.
Yeah.
I'm going to spike it with something. It might actually be shit.
Or a laxative or something.
No, it might literally be, I might put a piece of my shit in there.
Right.
Because take a bite of a piece of shit.
Go ahead.
I guarantee you won't want to steal my food ever again.
Seen The Ladies' Man?
I forgot about that. But you said
bristle lumps.
But you said the most audacity was that he got back at her, went back at her for how could you do this to me?
Yeah.
To me, that was not. The most audacity was to go to HR.
She went to HR.
No, he went to HR.
He went to HR?
He went to HR.
Read it back.
Hold on, let me find it again. Yeah, no, he went to, because I had to read that several times because the way she wrote it, simple. Went to HR. They were, oh, okay. Maybe she went to HR.
He might have, she might. The point is, it ended up with HR.
It ended up in HR, yes.
Here's the thing. The first time my food gets stolen, I might think it was my mistake. Maybe I thought I brought my lunch. I didn't. Okay. First time my stuff gets stolen. Second, third time, now I know somebody's stealing my food. Everybody in the office is going to hear about it. Even if I know who it is, everybody is going to hear about it. Everybody is going to know somebody in here is stealing my food. okay? Because I want everyone to keep an eye out. You don't know somebody is stealing Jay's food? Like, hey, ain't that Jay's container? Why do you have her container? I want everybody's eye. And then when I confront you and you lie about it, we already going to HR.
Yeah.
Before I even set you up. And if nothing comes of that, then I'm setting you up. But it's not going to be something where I'm just brushing it off. And this person routinely is leaving you without anything to eat for the entire... Do you know how long a work day is in the office?
It's long.
It's the whole damn day.
But see, I got to push back because I'm going to know the first time because I know I didn't forget to bring my lunch. I know I didn't forget to bring my lunch. That's not something, because I'll be like, well, wait a minute. Did I put it in the fridge? No, I walked in the office. I went into the kitchen. I put it in the fridge. I remember that. Because fact of the matter is, I'm so weird, meticulous, as you would say, that I would keep checking my food because I'm so forgetful that I would be like, did I bring it? Go check. Oh, yeah, I brought it. And then an hour later, wait a minute, did I bring it? Or did I think I brought it and I hallucinated that? Let me go check. Because that's happened to me a couple of times just doing certain things around the house. So I would have known that first time somebody took my food. You better than me. Because I'm not going to confront you and you deny it. And I know you did it. I'm going to catch you outside of office hours. I'm going to catch you outside the parking lot. Me and you got to handle up.
I'm going to catch you in the act. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I'm watching you do it. That's my food. No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about. No, that's literally it. Like, I don't know when she's confronting him. You needed to confront him while he's doing it.
You working, different people take
because the first time my stuff got stolen, that next day, all eyes is on that kitchen door. All eyes.
But what if you're not like near the kitchen? What if the kitchen's on a different level?
I've told everyone. Everyone has their eyes out. That's the point. Like, I'm not keeping this low. We're not brushing things under the rug. Not in 2026. We're not. I'm not sweeping nothing under the rug. I'm telling everybody, y'all, my lunch just got stolen out the fridge. Hey, anybody seen a container that says "eat 'em up" with my name on it?
Eat 'em up.
With a Post-it note that got my name on it. It was kosher. Nobody saw that.
Long story short, ma'am, you are not the jerk for
at
this.
All.
I know you're feeling guilty because you did set him up, but he had it coming. And sometimes you got to teach people a lesson because you confronted him a couple of times. He was denying it. I personally would have set him up just like you did.
Yeah.
And walked over and asked him again, let him deny it, and then be like, well, it's a good thing you didn't because it had this, this, and this in it. But she said she caught him in the act.
Yeah.
That right then and there, he was eating the food, which is bold. You just at the desk. You ain't even try to hide the fact that you was eating it no more. You just straight up stole it. Yeah.
The audacity after the first time I confronted you for you to do it again and again.
We would have been knuckling up. And this is the reason why I don't have an office job, because I'd just be fired because I'd be fighting everybody. And that's just the way it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Is she the jerk? Is she not the jerk? Drop a line in the comments section and we're going to get at you.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.